Yo, dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighborhood JaxBlade here, and I just saw the My Hero Academia Season 2 finale, and I just want to do my thoughts on the series as a whole so far, because I don't think I've actually done that, because the thing with me is, I feel it's weird to do an episode review when I already know what's going to happen, because I read the manga, so like, speaking of which, people who read the manga, that fight with Overhaul, damn! Alright, Deku nutted up for that. Deku nutted up for that big time. But that's, again, the spoiler territories. But I just wanted to say my thoughts on Season 1 and Season 2 of My Hero Academia. Now, first things first, I am so glad, Bones, you did a phenomenal job. You did a phenomenal job animating it, bringing all these panels to life. Like, I teared up during the Todoroki versus Deku fight. Because reading that on page, like, for me, it's always... I always am curious how an animator is going to do the fight, because sometimes you see a manga fight that is just so well done in the anime, like for instance like the One Punch Man thing, because I told you guys I used to read One Punch Man, and then the series came out and I was just like, how can they top the manga, because the manga is drawn so exceptionally well, and then the series just blew me away. But then they do the My Hero Academia fight, the manga fight with Deku and Shoto. I was like, oh snap, this is really damn good. I can't wait to see it animated, and they blew me away with that. So I just got to give massive props to Bones for that, because they animated this so well. I love this series so much. Definitely one of the greatest things ever. Hopefully it doesn't pull a... Now, here's the thing, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but like One Punch Man is being animated by Madhouse next season. So, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, the people they animating it now do a lot of good jobs, whatever. So that's gonna be, you know, fun, whatever. But still, it's one of those things that just go, Madhouse, you do Ippo, you do freaking Hellsing, you do like all these great animated shows and stuff like that. Freaking all 140 episodes of Hunter x Hunter. So it's just like, it's sad to see it go. So with this one, I hope they didn't go, oh yeah, well, Bones for Season 3 is being replaced by Toy Anime. Oh god, no. Oh god, no, that just made me angry thinking about it. No, it's whatever. I mean, they're Toy, I'm not hating on Toy, but they can be good in some parts if they want to, but other parts it's just like, I'm so glad, I want to say this, I'm so glad that My Hero Academia has become so popular and that people are willing to wait, because to me it's just like, I would rather wait like a year or 8 months for like quality animation than just have it keep going, ongoing, like, you know, freaking Naruto just like, oh, well, let's just put a bunch of filler out, because like, honestly, all this I feel like so much filler would ruin it. Like, unless it's... Yeah, I'm thinking about it, because I'm just going like, well, I did used to love Naruto as a kid, then all that filler, and then I was just like, and then I watched Shippuden, and then the filler, and it's like, yeah. So I'm glad that they actually take these long breaks in between this show. But seriously, the animation, so well done. The voice actors in both the English and the subtitle, I'm so happy for, and I just cannot wait for Season 3. It's like one of those things, like, there's this fight in Season 3, I won't spoil it for any of you who haven't read, but people who've read the manga, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. That is gonna be raw to see that animated. You saw how well the Shoto fight was animated. This is gonna be insane animated. So I can't wait for that. But, wow, I am so glad they ended it. I'm thinking, like, how am I gonna say this? Because it's such a great show. Like, I love the character, I love the voice actor, I love this. Season 2, I'm so glad that they got 25 episodes instead of 13 episodes. Like, I hope they don't pull an Attack on Titan where they go, okay, well, I know Attack on Titan, like, took a 4-year break, and that to me is excessive. But I'm saying, like, I hope they don't go back to the 13 episode format, because there is a lot of stuff they can cover in, you know, thing like in the manga whatsoever. It's not like One Punch Man where the manga is going slow, where there's not really a thing. Like, I feel like, I know that, well, I just turned to a tangent about One Punch Man, but I'm saying, like, for One Punch Man, for people who read the webcomic, there are scenes in the webcomic that are just so insanely epic that I feel like if they did animate it, they would have to animate what the webcomic story is instead of the manga, because if you're following the manga, I mean, it's showing cool stuff, but it's not getting to the part where it's like, okay, that is, you know, the big final boss villain yet. They haven't gotten to that fight yet. But in the webcomic, they show this insane freaking fight that I just cannot wait for. But this is one of those things. But Bones, great job. Freaking animation, beautiful. crisp episodes. I tuned in every Saturday morning as a kid, excited to watch this, and I'm just so glad it's back. So like, what you guys think of My Hero Academia Season 2 below? I really hope it comes back for 25 episodes next year. I know it's coming back. I was like, people were acting surprised, like, oh god, there's a Season 3 of My Hero Academia. Oh, I'm so surprised. It's not Spectacular Spider-Man. You already knew that thing was gonna do it. You did good. I'm just happy, and then people don't complain about the fact that it's taken a long time. Quality over quantity any day. Quality over quantity any day. I'm telling you right now, they stopped doing Dragon Ball Super, weekly, right? Like, let's say they upload it, like, for, say, like they did with this, My Hero Academia, just 25 episodes, but they all looked insanely good, like, Battle of Gods quality animation, or Madhouse quality of animation, even though that's not possible, but like, when toys good, they're really good, but when they decide not to be, they just, like, then when it comes back, it just, like, have this quality, but of course, they're not going to do that because it's too popular, and it's got One Piece and do all this, but whatever, I don't know, I digress. But I just want to just say, this season, I'm really happy with what I saw this season. I'm really happy with what I saw. I love the characters. I love the fight scene. I love all of this. I just had fun. I had fun. It made me feel like a kid again, waking up for it. But I'm curious, what did y'all think of My Hero Academia Season 2? Like, if you read the manga, like, is it one of those things where you're like, oh my god, this completely blew the manga out the water? Or if you haven't read the manga and you just, like, follow along the story, then that's kind of like a tempting thing, though, isn't it? Because you're like, oh god, I really want to know what happens next, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be cool. So it's like that temptation's always there to like just go and read the manga, but then you want to be surprised when the animation thing, and it's just a nice fun little thing to do when you watch a freaking series that's so great and it goes away and it's just like, I don't want to read the manga because it's just gonna it'll take away my stuff. But let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Also, yes, tomorrow for 31 days it begins. So just like last year, get your ass kicking boots ready.